All right, folks, welcome to the world of the Chicago Bears. Today, we're diving deep into some big updates regarding the Bears' upcoming schedule. The full slate of games will officially drop on Wednesday, but we've already got a handful of confirmed matchups and some pretty intriguing rumors that are worth dissecting. One of those involves a potential Christmas Day showdown, which could be a massive event for fans. There's a lot to unpack here. So buckle up, because this isn't just about dates and times. This is about rivalries, narratives, and the storylines that make football so damn exciting. First off, let's talk about what we know for sure. The Bears are locked in for a clash against a division rival on Saturday, December 20th. That's week 16 of the season, just 5 days before Christmas. And it's set to be an away game right in the heart of enemy territory. This isn't just another regular season matchup. This is the kind of game that always brings extra fire, no matter when it's played. Bears versus Packers has never been just a football game. It's a cultural event. And when these two collide so close to the holidays, you can bet the atmosphere will be electric. Now, this particular rivalry has been heating up again. Remember last season? The Bears took the first matchup in dramatic fashion. The game came down to a blocked field goal attempt right at the end, after a brilliant conversion on a crucial 4th down and a perfectly executed pass that brought them within striking distance. They played it safe, set up for a kick, and bam, blocked. But despite that hard stopper, the Bears held on and secured a gritty win. Then, to top it off, they wrapped up the season with another victory over the same opponent, this time on the road. All of this has reignited the intensity of this historic rivalry, and it feels like we're heading into another chapter of this epic saga. But here's where it gets even more interesting. With the Bears playing on December 20th, it raises the obvious question: are they going to have another game lined up for Christmas Day? Historically, teams that play on the Saturday right before Christmas often find themselves back on the field for a holiday matchup. Last year was a perfect example. The NFL shuffled the schedule and turned those Saturday teams into the main attractions for Christmas Day. This year, we already know one of the triple-header games scheduled for the evening slot, but there's plenty of speculation about who will fill the other two. The math here isn't complicated. The way the league likes to structure these primetime games, it makes a lot of sense for the Bears to be in the mix, especially considering that they're already confirmed to face the Eagles on Black Friday, which in itself is a marquee event. Now, if we piece this puzzle together, the likelihood of the Bears squaring off against the Commanders on Christmas Day becomes pretty strong. Imagine it. Caleb Williams, the rookie phenom, going head-to-head with Jaden Daniels, another young star. Bears versus Commanders in Washington on December 25th. That's the kind of matchup that practically writes its own headlines. Of course, nothing's official yet, but based on how the NFL has handled scheduling in the past, this scenario feels very plausible. Plus, it aligns perfectly with the league's strategy of maximizing viewership during the holiday season. There's also the consideration of rest days and logistics. Playing on Saturday, having a short turnaround to Thursday isn't unusual, but stacking games on Sunday and then again on Thursday is less likely. The Saturday window gives teams just enough breathing room to handle a Christmas Day game without completely wrecking their schedules. Looking at the broader picture, there's another confirmed matchup that fits into this puzzle. The Broncos are set to face off against the Chiefs on Christmas night. That locks in the evening slot, leaving 2 other games to be filled. Given how things are shaping up, the Packers and Eagles could very well be penciled in for one of those, which makes the Bears-Commanders clash an even more logical choice for the remaining spot. It's a domino effect. Once one game gets slotted, the rest start falling into place. Now, shifting gears slightly, there's also some roster news that's flown a bit under the radar but is worth mentioning. The Bears have brought in Jeremiah Walker, a defensive back from Stephen F. Austin. Now, this kid started for 4 years at the collegiate level and had a breakout freshman season in 2021, snagging 4 interceptions. That's a pretty impressive stat line for a first-year player, even if his production in that department didn't quite hold up in the following seasons. Still, Walker's performance during a recent workout was enough to earn him a spot on the 90-man offseason roster. To make room for him, the Bears utilized a clever roster maneuver by placing Torrey Taylor on the international exemption list. Taylor, being an Australian punter, qualifies for this designation, which effectively allows the Bears to carry 91 players during the offseason. It's a small but savvy move that gives the team a bit more flexibility as they head into training camp. Once cut downs to the 53-man roster happen, Taylor will have to earn his place like everyone else. But for now, the Bears get to evaluate another promising defensive back without sacrificing a roster spot. Back to the schedule. Speculation. There's also been some chatter about potential opening week matchups. While some predicted a Bears versus Eagles opener, that has since been debunked. The Eagles will instead kick off their season against the Cowboys on Thursday night, which is another blockbuster showdown in its own right. That leaves the Bears' opening week opponent still up in the air, but there's buzz about a possible revenge game against the Lions. Could be a Sunday afternoon battle, could be a primetime showcase. Either way, it would be a juicy storyline to kick off the season. And let's be honest, with so many moving pieces, the leaks and rumors are coming fast and furious. By Wednesday night, we'll have the full picture, but the breadcrumbs we're seeing now are enough to start connecting the dots. The Bears' schedule is shaping up to be packed with high-stakes games, nationally televised showcases, and opportunities to prove that this team is ready to take the next step. From Caleb Williams' debut season to the rekindling of old rivalries, there's no shortage of drama on the horizon. Of course, the Bears being involved in a Christmas Day game brings its own set of challenges and excitement. For the players, it means a different kind of preparation. For the fans, it's a chance to gather around the TV with family and friends, adding a little extra spice to the holiday festivities. And for the league, it's another opportunity to showcase rising stars on a national stage. Whether you love or hate the idea of football on Christmas, there's no denying that Bears versus Commanders would draw significant attention. As we inch closer to the official release, expect more details to trickle out. Maybe we'll get confirmation. On the doubleheader games before Wednesday evening, maybe we'll see a surprise announcement about another primetime slot. The league loves to build suspense, and this year is no different. All signs point toward a thrilling season for the Bears, filled with pivotal matchups and defining moments. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled and your notifications on. We'll be covering every new development, breaking down each matchup as they're revealed and diving into all the implications for the Bears season. It's going to be a wild ride, and you won't want to miss a second of it. From the confirmed games to the juicy rumors, every piece of news brings us one step closer to kickoff. So get ready, Bears fans. This season is shaping up to be something special. Speaking of surprises, there's an interesting layer to the Bears' offseason strategy that often goes unnoticed but speaks volumes about the front office's approach. Signing a player like Jeremiah Walker isn't just about filling out the offseason roster. It's about finding those hidden gems who might not have the flashy college resume, but bring something unique to the table. Walker's 4 interceptions in his freshman year caught attention, but the fact that he maintained a consistent presence on the field for 4 years shows durability and commitment. His 25 pass breakups further highlight his instincts and coverage. While the competition in the Bears secondary is fierce, with established names vying for starting roles, adding depth and fostering competition is exactly what a team in transition needs. It's the kind of move that might seem minor now, but could pay dividends when injuries inevitably test the depth chart mid-season. From a roster management perspective, using the international exemption for Tory Taylor is a shrewd maneuver. It reflects an understanding of how to maximize every available spot while still giving young talents a legitimate shot to make the team. Taylor has shown promise, and this exemption gives the Bears breathing room to evaluate players like Walker, without the immediate pressure of final roster cuts. It's a balancing act between developing talent and maintaining roster flexibility, and the Bears seem to be handling it with precision. Meanwhile, the broader NFL schedule rumors continue to swirl. The narrative around the Bears playing multiple marquee games is gaining traction, and for good reason. The league knows the value of showcasing fresh faces like Caleb Williams in nationally televised slots, pairing him against fellow rookie Jaden Daniels on Christmas Day would be a ratings magnet. It's the kind of matchup that appeals to casual viewers and hardcore fans alike, blending the allure of top draft picks with the tradition of holiday football. There's also the matter of how the league structures these triple-header days. Historically, the early game is designed to capture the casual, family-oriented audience, while the later slots aim for the primetime spectacle. A Bears-Commanders clash fits perfectly into that early or mid-afternoon window, offering a competitive game with plenty of storyline appeal without needing the primetime glitz. Plus, the rivalry with the Packers already guarantees the Bears a high-profile slot in Week 16, so spreading their marquee appearances makes strategic sense. The buzz about the Bears facing the Lions in Week 1 adds another layer of intrigue. It's a matchup filled with unfinished business, especially given how last season's games unfolded. Starting the season with a divisional showdown would set an immediate tone, offering a chance for the Bears to stake their claim in the NFC North hierarchy. Whether it's a Sunday afternoon game or something bigger, it's the kind of opener that gets fans fired up right out of the gate. As the days tick down to the official schedule release, every leak, every rumor adds fuel to the fire. The Bears are poised for a season that could redefine their trajectory, with young talent, strategic signings, and a schedule that offers both challenges and opportunities. The front office's calculated moves, from player acquisitions to managing roster spots, reflect a team building with purpose. And as fans, we're all strapped in, ready to witness how this carefully constructed plan translates when the pads go on and the games begin. So, with the stage set and the anticipation building, all eyes are now on Wednesday. That's when the picture becomes clear, when speculation gives way to certainty, and when we'll finally see the full path that lies ahead for the Chicago Bears. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Tyreek Hill, one of the NFL's most electrifying wide receivers, was welcomed with great fanfare upon his arrival to the Chicago Bears. After weeks of speculation and mounting excitement, the star playmaker finally landed in the Windy City. Greeted by a crowd of cheering fans, team officials, and local media eager to witness the beginning of a new chapter in the franchise's history. Hill's arrival signals not just the acquisition of an elite talent, but a bold statement of intent by the Bears front office. The reception was anything but ordinary. At Hallis Hall, banners flew high, and fans packed the sidewalks, many wearing Hill's new Bears jersey before he even set foot on the field. The team organized a welcome event, complete with music, speeches, and a special introduction by head coach Matt Eberflus. "We're bringing in a proven game changer," Eberflus said, "and this is a sign of where we want to go as a team." Hill, known for his blistering speed and big playability, expressed excitement about joining a team with so much potential. "I'm ready to bring my energy, my passion, and help this team compete at the highest level," he said during his introductory press conference. Chicago feels like home already. His presence is expected to transform the Bears' offense, giving quarterback Caleb Williams a premier target and stretching opposing defenses in ways the team hasn't seen in years. The move to acquire Hill came as a surprise to some, but it reflects a clear shift in the Bears' philosophy, aggressively building around their young core and aiming to contend in the NFC North immediately. With Hill now in the fold, the expectations have risen. Fans are dreaming of playoff runs, dynamic highlights, and the kind of explosive offense that hasn't been seen in Chicago in decades. As Hill begins his journey in Chicago, the excitement is palpable. His arrival isn't just a player transaction, it's a cultural moment for a franchise eager to reclaim glory. If the welcome party was any indication, Bears fans are ready for liftoff. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.